Welcome to the DordCast, Episode 1. How big do you think Shaq's penis is, and would you suck it for $20 million?
I'll be your host, Mr. Dord himself, and my two guests today, Avrey Croyle and Ayden Wood. Okay, how you feel about Shaq's penis?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. With his tall stature, it has to be at least 10 inches minimum. How do you feel?
You know, I don't know if I would agree with that 10-inch wang.
It has to be.
Are you sure?
It has to be.
If we think about it, if we really think about it.
No, it has to be.
Come on now. Listen up.
Avrey is the dark skin in the group.
Well, how big do you think it is, Avrey?
It's got to be at least 13.
Oh, bigger?
Soft. It's got to be 13 soft. Now, let's get to the bigger matter at hand.
You're highballing.
Are you sucking for 20 million? Are you okay? Well, it doesn't matter. Are you sucking for 20 million?
If I was offered $20 million, I would get on my knees and absolutely gobble his glizzy until he is finished. Every last drop. Do you agree with me?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I could agree with that. I'm gonna give it a bug.
Really? No. You wouldn't
It is
suck
$20 million.
Shaq's
$20
penis for
million.
20
You know how much
million
money
bucks.
$20 million is?
20 million is an absurd amount of cash, and you're gonna suck a penis for that? I'll do it for 1 mil.
It'd have to be more.
To be honest,
I'll do it for 1 mil.
I'd do it for $500K. To be honest,
I'll lowball you for 250. I'll lowball you for 250.
250. That's kind of close. I don't know, man.
I'll do it for free.
Wow.
Yo.
Okay, don't worry about him.
Till he bust?
Yes.
Till he bust?
Yes.
I ain't doing it then. I'm running away.
1 mil
It's okay.
till he bust.
You can't be afraid of some liquid, bro. You can't be afraid of some liquid.
500K until he's about to bust. How about that?
I'd have to get like
I'm about to blow.
money for the rest of my
I'm about
life.
to blow.
That 20 mil is gonna suffice you.
I'm talking 20 mil every
Does everyone know
week.
that I did it?
Does
That
everyone
good?
wait? What was that?
Does everyone know that we did that, or do I?
Is he recording it, Avrey, or what?
Or is it just
recorded?
or is it just me and Shaq doing it, and I get money for free, and no one knows?
Or is Shaq?
Or does Shaq post it on Facebook?
Shaq's definitely streaming it live.
No,
He's streaming that thing
On
live.
Instagram
I'd
Live.
still be
He's
okay
saying,
with.
how
I'd
good
still be
is
okay with it.
that? That's what he's doing every time.
No, 500K ain't gonna cut it no more.
Yeah, I ain't
But
do it.
20 mil,
till he
that's
busted. 1 mil. 1 mil.
Avery wants it. Avery wants it, bro.
$1 million.
Avery wants it.
You weren't doing that for 1 mil.
Avery wants the
Are you
glizzy, the
serious?
glizzy
He
gladiator.
wants the Shaq, the Shaq meat, bro.
I don't even think you could make him bust, Avery. You ain't got them skills like that.
No comment. All right.
All right.
All right.
So is that it?
We need a new topic.
Is
for
that
real.
it?
We went too far deep. Bro.
All right.
Too far deep.
Okay, next question. There's been rumors going around of some of the world's most... You're interrupting our podcast.
Cut that part out. Just keep going.
Okay. One of the hottest topics right now. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, I'm going to list it off. Elon's 51, 6'2", 190 pounds, with a net worth of $240 billion, while Zuckerberg is 39, 5'7", 155 pounds, and a net worth of $120 billion. What are y'all's thoughts? 6'2".
Weapons and no weapons.
No weapons, full-on fist fight in a ring.
Oh, Elon.
What's the fist fight? Oh, Elon.
Elon got that weight on
Elon
him.
got that.
He's also got the age on him.
I would say, yeah, that's what I was about to mention there. Elon is like what, 20 years older than Mark?
Yeah.
Some
11.
11 years.
Close enough.
All right, same thing. But I don't know. 11 years.
But Mark's a bitch.
That's a lot of time. Mark. No one likes Mark Zuckerberg. No one likes him. But he is. Yeah, that was another point I was about to get to. He got the reptilian skin.
He ain't
like
even real, bro.
he might just have like a hard like.
Well, but Elon Musk is probably a robot.
That's fair. That's very fair. He could be a robot.
He might have like enhancements, in his body.
Yeah, good point.
Microchip in his
Good
head.
point.
Testosterone booster.
Is it just like there's rules involved? Like it's not just like a street fight. Hey, Mr. Narrator,
Sorry.
rules involved, right?
Same UFC rules.
Same UFC. Okay.
Oh wow. So no steroids.
Elon.
Excuse me. There's a lot of steroids within the UFC.
There's not.
Yeah, there is.
John Jones.
A lot. Are you serious?
John Jones.
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
He lost a match.
Just because you have steroids don't
What?
mean you can't lose.
Whoa,
No.
whoa, whoa,
Let's get on a different topic
I
here.
thought you lose if you get discovered for steroids.
You get like banned.
Disqualified.
Yeah, and disqualified.
Well, then that means you can't do steroids.
That,
You can
Brother.
still do them.
Well then,
You just don't get caught doing it.
have you seen Conor McGregor?
Or
How
you
do
just-
how do you not get caught?
I don't know. I don't do steroids, as you can see.
I do.
I'm just
It's
like I'm
usually through
befuddled.
test, like
Yeah.
because they go through all the steroid tests before they put them in the UFC.
Okay.
Back to the
You
topic.
trying to be in the UFC?
Yeah.
I would love to be in the UFC.
I'll be referee.
I'd love to be in the UFC.
Me too.
That'd
I'd love
fun.
to be in the UFC.
Mark, I think Mark's got to take the dub here, personally.
Nah, Elon.
Definitely Elon.
All right.
Next question. How much money do you think you need in a year to be financially stable?
That's a good one.
In a year,
It's a hard topic.
I'm pretty sure the average used to be 50,000.
The average is now
It
52,000.
is now 52,000. I say if you want to be comfy, probably like 75.
I was just
Plus.
about to say something in the 70s.
Something like that. Something pretty close. Because at 50, you're not getting to do a lot of things that you want to do.
Like if you a family of 4, you struggling at 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you yourself.
Just you yourself.
Just you yourself.
50's fine.
Yeah, 50's fine. You can
Just myself?
do anything.
I'd probably say, like, if I'm just trying to live comfortable, I could probably live on, like, 40 comfortable. I would say so. I mean, I already live on, like, what, 20 about, a little bit over 20. I'm chilling the way I am. Like, I'm comfortable already.
Are you
like,
stupid?
Are you by yourself?
no, I know I'm not by myself, but I'm already, like, comfortable. But, like, you know,
You ain't got no house though, or bills.
I know, but, like, I'm comfortable. I stay
He's
comfortable.
comfortable.
As long as, you know,
I'm
someone else
sure
paying my
I'm
bills.
sure you're comfortable paying no bills.
If someone else is paying my bills, I'm always comfortable. So, yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty comfortable too.
So
No.
really, the moral of the story: just live with your parents.
Boom. Straight up.
If you think about it, you know how much stuff you save living with your parents.
You know, I got another topic. Going into college, and then after college or while you're in college, depending on where you are, living with your parents. What do you think about that?
See, I think I'm gonna live with my parents till I'm like 20, 23, at least. Just because my dad moved out at 18, and they said it was the worst mistake of his life. So, I'm telling you, you gotta wait just a little bit.
Hear me out. Your rent is free. Some of the food is free. Just wait for a little bit and you'll be fine. Like you're correct. I say anything after 25, that's the point when you need to move out.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Could have time to make a little bread.
Anything after 25, you kind of just need to grow up.
Yeah.
You know, be an adult for
It's a
real.
life
I agree.
startup
For real.
situation.
Yeah. Really, you're just saving money.
Yeah.
All right.
Special guest here with us today, Arlo, Woods Dog. Okay. Topic. If you could compliment yourself, what would you say?
Oh. Oh.
Dang.
I don't know. I guess I'd say I look good.
I agree with you on that one. I mean, the one thing that comes to me first is probably just kindness and trying to be fair to everybody, and just being chill and stuff. And that's basically all I do.
Is that a compliment towards yourself? You're just kind?
I guess so.
Mm.
Is that wrong?
I'd probably say I have good hair. Good hair. That's about it. Just, long, luscious locks that I got. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how I feel about that. But, I'm not seeing any other compliment that would, correctly describe myself. What about you?
I mean, I'd say I'm pretty intelligent sometimes.
Very true, you are.
Very intelligent, very smart man.
Yeah.
What's your IQ, Wood?
I have no idea. I know what it stands for. Intelligence quota.
Oh, yeah. What's
does.
SAT stand for?
I don't know.
You bum. I don't know what it is either.
I have no idea.
All right, next topic. Stop it.
Draining.
So, what's the topic?
Best QB.
Best in the league.
Yeah, okay. What do you think, or who do you think, I should say, is the best quarterback in the league? Want to start us off, Mr. Dord?
I already know his answer.
You already know my
I
answer.
know his answer.
JB, my boy Joe Burrow. He's the best. First year ever in the NFL, he went to the Super Bowl.
And lost.
That's a very good point.
It don't matter.
He didn't win, though.
No one's ever done that before.
Okay, but he still lost. He's got a
Okay,
lot to-
it was his first year.
He's got. Okay.
He had a
still
good
got lot to
run.
prove.
He had a good run.
Yeah, his run's still going. He's still got more years.
No,
He just started.
I meant the first year. It was a good run.
Yeah. Okay, who's your favorite?
Especially honestly, I don't really know. The best in the league, it's probably Patty.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
You a whole op.
It's probably Patrick Mahomes. I'm gonna be honest.
Definitely Patrick.
No, it's not.
Well, in the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes beat Joey Burrow.
What is he in right now? His 5th year?
I don't know.
He's
That's
been
more
in
of a
for-
late quarter.
How long did it take Patrick Mahomes to go to the Super Bowl?
That's a
2
good
years.
question.
2 years?
I'm pretty sure 2 years. Let me fact check it.
How long did it take Joe Burrow to go to the Super Bowl?
1 year,
year.
sir. 1 year.
No, to my calculations, that sounds like a better player.
How many rings does Joe Burrow have?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's none. But he did just start.
That's true.
0.
How long has Patrick Mahomes been in the league?
I have no idea. How long, Lake?
Paying it back on them. I'm still looking.
Okay.
He's
been in longer than Joe Burrow.
He's been in there longer than Joe Burrow.
Quite a long time.
I know that. I feel like there's some other quarterbacks that could maybe
there's
be good. Who's the second best rider?
The second best?
Other than Patrick. You can't say
It
Patrick.
took Patrick 2 years, and he got there in the 2019 season, and got drafted in 2017, and he actually fell to the Buccaneers in Super Bowl LV, but he's won it twice.
All right. Personally, Burrow's never folded to the Buccaneers, but
That's true. He did beat him every time.
Next topic. Is Brady washed? Is Brady washed?
I think Brady's washed after this season that we just watched and what he did. I feel like he has to be washed.
Yeah.
But there could be an argument that his team couldn't keep up with his abilities, but I think he's still washed.
I think he's washed.
I mean, after that kind of season, you kind of have to believe it.
I wouldn't say he's washed. He's still got it. It's Tom Brady. The man's got 3 careers in one that are Hall of Fame worthy. I mean,
He is the GOAT.
He's the other football.
I would say he's still got it for at least an average quarterback that could make it to the playoffs. I wouldn't say he's top of the line right now, obviously, but
Watch Tom Brady still.
if you're saying he's washed, I would have to simply disagree.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. I don't think he's washed. I think he's probably one of the best QBs of all time.
Well, when we say washed, we don't mean he's horrible. We just mean he's not in his prime anymore. He's definitely out of his prime.
Definitely out of his prime.
He's like 40. He's like 40 years old. There's no way he's still in his prime. It's like LeBron. LeBron's not in his prime anymore. He hurt his ankle. He won't ever be in his prime again.
So who do you think's the best basketball player
But LeBron is
Best basketball
still.
player
All
ever?
time?
of all time?
Of all time? That's a easy answer. Michael Jordan. I don't want to hear.
Interesting.
I mean,
Take that back.
does anybody else think differently?
I do.
I would also think.
Okay, first off, I'm just going to say this one time and one time only. He passed away. Quit cock riding. Kobe's not the GOAT. Just
Ooh,
that.
he's never been
Just
to go this
that simple. Yes, he has.
yes,
top
he
3.
Well, they're wrong.
I think he's top
He's
3.
been in the top 3 of MJ, Kobe, and LeBron.
Yeah, I think he's up there.
He's in the GOAT conversation, but he's top 3 and he ain't 1 or 2. He's number 3.
I think I totally agree with that. I think it goes MJ, LeBron, Kobe.
Kobe don't have the accolades like other people do.
I ain't gonna lie.
Kobe don't have the accolades.
Let me get
like
this.
you're forgetting like Bill Russell, 11 rings. He won 11 championships. Bro has to be at least top 3. I mean,
I ain't a fan of LeBron.
You're not a
I
fan
don't
of
care
LeBron?
what.
I think
don't care.
I think LeBron's the GOAT.
I completely disagree with you there.
I think LeBron's the GOAT.
He's definitely not the greatest of
I
all
think
time.
he's the greatest of all time.
He's not.
I think he is.
It's LeBron.
Speaking of,
He's washed. He's out of his prime.
Yeah, well,
I
so
wouldn't
would,
say-
so would
I
Michael
wouldn't say
Jordan
he's
if he
washed.
was 40 years old. too.
He's still dunking, and he's like what, 40 something?
he's
LeBron,
39.
He's not in his prime. He's not washed. Washed is saying you're horrible.
Talking about the greatest of all time. Do we all know Wilt Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we all know how he hooked up with at least 100 women?
I thought it was way more than that.
It probably is. That's why I said at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's rumors going around saying that Otto Porter Jr. is his grandson.
I know that is.
Let me pull up a picture of Wilt Chamberlain and Otto Porter Jr.
I've actually seen this going around.
I ain't never heard of Otto Porter Jr. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Is he a basketball player?
He is a basketball player. This is Otto Porter Jr. Now, let me pull up a picture of Wilt Chamberlain and how similar they look alike. Do we not think that this could be Otto Porter's grandfather?
Let me take a look.
What are y'all's thoughts on
I
this?
need to see Otto first.
Okay, that's
I know
that's
what Will
Will.
looks like. Get some big old ears.
Big old
This is
numbers.
Otto.
Let's get
Dang.
Click on it.
That's Wilt.
Dang.
Get a closer look. Let me look
That's
closer.
Wilt.
Okay.
That's Otto.
Dang.
That's
You can make a very good argument.
You could make a good argument against that.
No.
Do you think it
Sleeping
is?
with at least 100 women.
What's your opinion on that? What's your opinion on him sleeping with at least 100 women?
Big pimpin'.
Big pimpin'?
He dragging and swinging.
True. Bless you.
He's clearly Timothy. He's clearly Timothy.
yeah. He's a pimp. He's a pimp for sure.
He must be a pimp. Big pimpin'. LeBron's still the GOAT though.
LeBron's a
not the
goat.
GOAT.
He is.
He's not.
He is.
It's Michael Jordan.
He is. It's just that.
And on top of being the GOAT, he has one of the most famous shoe brands of all time.
That's that's not basketball though.
That's
What
on
you
top
mean
of
that's
that.
not basketball?
That's not basketball.
Basketball
That's
shoes,
shoes.
bro.
Air Jordan are basketball shoes.
I mean, some of them are, some of them aren't. I'm saying like
It's the old basketball shoes.
It's the old basketball. Still to this day, people are making Air Jordans.
Oh, well, yeah, but I meant like that doesn't impact how he is as a basketball player.
No, but LeBron's shoes are
I
nothing
think
compared to that.
Michael Jordan's legacy is way better than LeBron's.
Yes.
Like it's
Agreed.
top tier. He has.
Can we just talk about the fact that LeBron does have the most points in
I mean, that's
That's true.
the point.
Still going.
That's
He's
true.
he's
I
top
mean-
10 in assists. He's number 1 in scoring.
Who did you just pass up for that?
If you did you know, I've seen stat sheets. He has more points in the finals than entire franchises. He has more points in the finals than the entire Hornets franchise. That's how many times he's been in the finals. Because he is a performer. That's how good LeBron is. He is glazing.
Other than the like atrocious meat riding you're doing right now,
my
if I was in the league,
My glorious-
I understand.
my glorious
if I was LeBron and I was in the league for that long, then maybe I would also have that many points. But like,
Yeah, you are edging talking with that man.
like
Yeah, like if Michael
Come on.
Jordan was in the league as long as LeBron,
because he don't have the same longevity that LeBron has.
okay, that's like
I can't help it. LeBron's still kicking.
Like,
Well, that means
just because he's
better.
still kicking doesn't mean he's better. He's just
He does.
You have more opportunity.
Longevity is still
you are more
is a part
opportunity.
of the game. If
You
you
are more
can't stay
opportunity.
healthy, then you can't play.
I get what you're saying. I understand what
If
you're
you
saying.
can't stay healthy, you can't play.
No, I completely understand. what you're
LeBron is like one of the healthiest players ever, bro. He's been playing for 40 years.
saying. Atrocious meat riding. Atrocious.
Well, I'm
Like-
just stating the facts, man.
I understand what you're saying, but he's been in the league so long.
Mhm.
Of course, he's gonna have more points, especially because he's a good player. He's definitely up there.
The
He's
best
top
player.
three.
he's not the
top
best.
Best player.
He's top three.
The
I'd
best
say he's top
player.
3, but I will just not agree.
He just
with
needs to be the
him
best
being the
player of all
best.
time.
Just because he has the most points, like
He's top 10 in assists too.
I mean, yeah, like
Yeah,
anything that involves
Michael Jordan is nowhere near in assists, and especially not Kobe. Kobe was he was a ball hog, but he should.
Kobe ain't up. Kobe ain't up there. He ain't up there like
Even
them two.
Kobe being a ball hog,
He definitely
He
was.
still got-
points wasn't up there
exactly.
as big as anyone
Even
else.
with him like doing that, he still is nowhere near LeBron or Michael. So I don't think he's top 3 at all.
Okay,
I
so
think his mentality is the best ever.
mentality is by far the best. Going out at 4 a.m., sweating for 2 hours, and then teammates walking into the facility. That's something. Okay, so final statement. Who is your GOAT?
I thought you were in
Michael Jordan.
in this too.
We all are.
LeBron James.
Michael Jordan.
As a Lakers fan, I want to say LeBron,
You should say LeBron.
but
No, come on, man.
MJ's in the conversation. I mean, the man won the finals 6 times.
That's true. I mean, that's always the big thing. He's a winner.
Okay, but this also goes along with another conversation. Look at who Jordan was playing back then, and look at who LeBron is playing now. LeBron is playing the
Best player ever.
God created the best shooter ever imaginable. He had to play against Kawhi Leonard and that 13-14 Spurs squad. He had to play against the... Is it a three-peat dynasty with the Warriors?
I think it was, maybe. It was, well, that team.
If not 3, then 2 with the 16 and 17 and
He beat
15.
the best basketball team ever created.
And then...
Curry, Thompson, Draymond, and who else was it? There was one other dude. Curry, Thompson, Draymond, Greene.
I mean, just for right... Yeah, Kevin Durant.
It was Durant, you're right.
But, he also single-handedly took the 2007 Cavaliers to the finals.
He did.
ESPN labeled this man as a savior.
So you're saying LeBron?
I mean, he came back 3-1 in the finals.
He also
That's
did make the single-handedly best comeback in all sports. While
Back in the finals.
MJ had Dennis Rodman, 6'9", the Worm, single-handedly one of the greatest rebounders of all time with him, and Scottie Pippen, who was in his prime as well.
Yeah, I think that was one of the best teams of all time.
While LeBron's taking some of the best players nowadays by himself.
Oh, I have a good topic. Do we think the best Warriors team would beat the best Bulls team? The Curry, Durant.
72-10
Yes.
Bulls versus the 73-9
Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah, who do you think wins?
Let me look up.
That'd be a really hard one.
Nah, I don't know.
Do you think Jordan's got
Maybe
it?
it's just the meat riding, but I think the Bulls are wiping the floor. I ain't gonna lie.
Jorbum's losing.
Who you got on the Bulls? You got MJ.
You got MJ, Pippen, Rodman.
Dennis
I don't know
Rodman.
anybody else
Let
but
me
them.
Dennis
list
Rodman's gonna
the
get it.
72-10 Chicago Bulls. Okay, some popular names. We have Ron Harper, Michael Jordan, Steve Kerr, now the coach of the Warriors team, Tony Kukoc, Luke Longley, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman the Worm, and that looks about it.
So that's on the Bulls side.
That's on the Bulls side. What are we thinking? Steve Kerr is also up there in shooters.
He's pretty good. He was a shooter. He was the white
It's a heck
dude.
of a team.
It was a good team. But then the Warriors had Curry, Durant, Draymond, and Klay Thompson. They had the Splash Bros.
Dang, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about Curry. I would say Curry's
Curry's up there.
I'd say Curry's top 5.
I think with
Top
how
4.
with recently
Go
with how
on
he's
4.
doing, I think he's. I don't think he's top 5.
I
He's top
honestly-
10. He's top 10.
I honestly think Curry is better than Kobe. What do we think?
Be hard.
It's a
one.
hot take.
That's a hot take.
It's a hot take. You know, me personally, I would still put Kobe top 3.
I would not put Kobe top 3.
I'd
He's
put,
not.
I'd put Kobe top
Kobe's
3.
not.
Maybe not like
Because Curry got a legacy too.
Curry definitely has a amazing legacy,
And
but
He's up there with the best shooters of all time.
Can I
definitely
just
is.
read off this Warriors team real quick?
Oh, yeah,
Who's that
okay.
Warriors team?
Okay. So there's a lot of names that people forgot about. We have Harrison Barnes. The man is as old as LeBron and still kicking. We have Andrew Bogut, was a absolute demon in the paint. Obviously Steph Curry, Draymond Greene, Mr. Kick Your Nuts Out, and then the Martians beam down on Earth. Who you have taken the shot? We have Andre Iguodala.
Andre is good.
And then we have Sean Livingston, one of the best mid-range shooters of all time.
That's Durant, though.
And then Klay Thompson. What are y'all's thoughts on that?
I'm definitely thinking the Warriors are just going against, just taking the Bulls.
I think the
Any day.
Warriors are gonna
Any
win.
day.
I'm gonna be the
New blood.
the opposition
I
here.
don't think
New
Michael
blood.
Jordan has the help.
I'm gonna be the opposition
Prime
here.
versus prime.
I think Bulls got that.
Like, what's your reasoning for that?
What do you mean?
Like, what's your reasoning for that?
What's
take,
my reasoning?
Mr. Jordan?
Because I feel like stacked up, the Bulls players are just better than
it's never
the
a good
prime
idea
Bulls
to bet
players
against Michael
are just better than the prime Lakers players. What do you think?
Where did Lakers players come from?
Is that not what we're talking about?
No, we're talking
Warriors.
about Bulls.
Oh,
versus
Warriors. Sorry, not Warriors. Not Lakers. Warriors.
It's alright.
Jordan. Close enough.
My fault.
I would definitely say Warriors, though.
I mean, that's all. I mean,
I would definitely say Warriors.
I definitely would too.
You got some of the best talent.
Steph
of the
Curry
new
changed.
generation.
Steph Curry changed the game forever.
Best talent of the new generation, though.
Like, do you think Steph
Am I crazy or?
Well, you see here, some of the Bulls lineups, like some of the guys that are on that team, they're no names. You don't know them. Yet this 2015-2016 Bulls or Warriors team,
the bench is deep?
their bench is deep. That's what it comes down to here. But we also have Steve Kerr that was coming off the bench for the Bulls.
Maybe I'm just a hater.
I mean,
in a 7-game series, like injuries can happen too. So if someone gets injured on the Bulls team, it's gonna be hard to get someone
no,
out.
prime versus prime, no injuries, no special things going on. Warriors versus Bulls. Who you taking?
Michael Jordan.
I already said Bulls for me.
I've got to take the Warriors here, but it does come down to what Steve Kerr can do, in my opinion.
Best record of all time.
Michael Jordan he doesn't have enough help to go against that new gen team, that new blood. I mean,
taking the Warriors.
the Warriors are just gonna have to take that. There's just
Hey.
I don't believe it.
What's your thoughts? Put your comments down below.
That's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
I have a good point. Hold on. Is Steve Kerr the Warriors coach in the game? Is there two Steve Kerrs?
Steve Kerr is a player for the Bulls.
I know.
So
No,
if
I
you
meant
think about it-
but like, is Steve Kerr gonna be there while Steve Kerr's playing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
then he's gonna know every play they have.
So, a dude that was on the Bulls team is now coaching one of the best teams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
I
come
think
on.
That says
that's-
something. That says
I
something.
do think that definitely says something.
Y'all are putting this into a way deeper conversation.
That's the thing. Warriors win. Anyway.
I still think.
Okay,
Warriors
what you
win.
think? Who you taking? Warriors?
I mean, even if he did know the Bulls plays and everything, the Warriors are still deep. I mean,
Warriors, Bulls.
okay, so now that we all have our teams, how many games are you taking your team to win? Me personally, I think Warriors could go in 6.
How many games are there?
7.
7 games.
It's a 7-game series. I think I'm going to take Warriors in 6 for that. Especially with Game 6, Klay Thompson.
Game 6, Klay Thompson did nothing this year.
He did.
I mean, he didn't.
Well, maybe not this year, but the year before.
Yeah, year before. This year, he did not do anything, Game 6. But Klay is still the splash bro.
5 games.
I think
Take it 5 for the Warriors.
5.
if the Warriors are really on all cylinders, I think I'll go in 4. It'd be a sweep.
I think Bulls can take it if nobody gets injured.
If the Bulls do win, I think it'd be in 7.
If the 7-6, yeah, I feel like
It'd have to
that.
be 7 in
Yeah.
my opinion.
It'd be a hard battle. Definitely. It'd be definitely 7.
Warriors could slightly pull it off more, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Warriors in 4 was a hot take. That was a bad take.
Definitely.
That's probably either 5.
MJ, my man.
It's probably either 5 or 6. That was a bad take.
Yeah, I would say 5 myself. Yeah, I guess, really you got the Bull. Like, I'm so just like hung up on that. The
I'm
Bulls,
telling you.
after
I don't
hearing
know.
such
I think I'm just like
the greatest team,
I can't like where he's coming from though.
like
I mean, it's Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan,
he ain't got that kind of help though.
the best player of all time, the best rebounder of all time, Dennis Rodman.
I do love Dennis Rodman. My whole heart
You
goes
got
to Dennis Rodman.
The Warriors coach, Kurt, not Steve Kerr.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, who else you got on there on the Bulls? Scottie Pippen.
Can I say something?
Like, come on now. Yeah, Ron Harper.
I just want to say that Steve Kerr's son name is Nick.
Okay. What's that? What's that together?
Nick Kerr. That's his name.
Can you say it a bit like faster? I
Nah.
can't really understand that.
No,
slow dialogue.
I have a stutter, so I can't say a word very fast. It's just Nick
Just
Kerr.
start again.
Nick Kerr.
I love your input on that.
No,
Is there like
I
a
had to
special
let you know.
reason that you had to? It's
I
like
just-
is
I
his
just saw it
son
on
playing
TikTok.
basketball or something? Like is he on the Warriors?
I don't know. If
Okay, that's enough, Mr. Wood.
Okay. Now that we've got that down, I think our cameraman is about to fall asleep. But I have one more question.
One last question.
Victor Wembanyama,
Oh, the unicorn.
the unicorn. What are your thoughts on it? I'm gonna go ahead and say, I think he's gonna be a bust.
It's too early to say that.
It is too early to say that, but I feel like he's gonna get hurt and never play that much, just like Zion Williamson.
But
If you're gonna use the hurt topic, what are we laughing at, Mr. Cameraman? What's funny, bud?
I think he's gonna bust.
he's gonna bust.
Be a bust.
He's gonna be a bust.
Listen. Okay, so the top 3 was Victor, Scoot, and Brandon Miller, right?
Yes.
I have a huge topic after this.
And
Go ahead.
and then Amin and Sir Thompson were the 4 and 5.
Twins.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone's saying Victor's gonna get hurt because he's like 7'5" and he's so tall and skinny. Well, the thing is, Scoot is already having a shoulder injury.
Scoot is an absolute powerhouse.
He is really
Look
good.
at that man.
He did good, but he got injured. And then Amin got injured too, same day.
He did. He's out 2 to 3 weeks right now.
But the thing is, Victor, he only got 9 points in his game that he played for the Spurs. That was his first game. He scored 9 points, which,
With 8 rebounds.
yeah.
I figure he'd get more rebounds with that height.
I mean, he's 7'5". I mean,
And he's playing against rookies. This isn't
Hey, this
even
conversation
people in
between
the
you two.
league yet.
all you
That's
gotta
what I'm
do is
saying.
just reach up and grab the ball, bro. But I'm sure he's like, this is his first game in the American League, so it's probably pretty hard because he was playing in the French League.
Okay, another topic.
just keep it mixed up.
I've seen, well, I wouldn't say another topic, but another thing that goes along with this topic. I've seen videos of him playing over in France. The defense that they put him on, they can't guard Wemby. Like, they don't even try. Like, there's a video on ESPN that there was a man that was guarding him, and another guy comes to screen, and he goes behind him, and there's a wide open lane to the basket.
Yeah.
The NBA simply rode Wembanyama for so long, and I just don't think it's gonna go good for him.
I don't think it's gonna be a bust, but I think he's still gonna be pretty good. I mean, if you have the skills of a guard and you're 7'5", you're gonna go somewhere. I mean, he's pretty good. Although, I don't know. I may have taken Scoot over Victor, though. Because Scoot's pretty good.
I love your opinion on that. I really
Thank
do.
you, Avrey. What's your opinion on that?
I don't really have an opinion on that.
That's
I'm not.
between you two.
I'm not knowledgeable on the conversation you're having, so I'm just gonna stay out of it.
okay.
But I do have just real quick question. How's your opinion on like Dreamy Bull? Now, you know who Dreamy Bull is, right? No voice crack. I mean, we'll do it. Dreamy Bull. What's your opinion on him?
Well, I think that every man has to make a living. And if that's the way he wants to make his living, then all for him. If he wants to bust on camera, then let a man bust on camera.
Who are we talking about here?
I'm about to bust
That guy.
That guy. That's Dreamy Bull.
I think he
Well,
does live streams.
Okay,
think,
I do agree with you that making a living is making a living.
But that's not-
But
Exposing
let's
yourself at the same time.
say it again.
Exposing yourself at the same time.
I do think there's a line though.
But you think how much fame he's got from all these memes?
all the publicity he's got from all this, and
Yeah,
how
he's
much
pretty- he's
money
huge.
he probably
Like
has.
it's massive.
Okay, do you think?
It is quite massive.
Not what I mean.
What are we talking about over there, my boy? Do you think
My balls is hot. Sorry, gang.
that he would be gay for making the videos he does, even though he has a wife and child? Do you think he'd be gay? Like, you think that what he's doing is gay?
It's gay.
He's gay for what he's doing.
Are you saying like is masturbation gay?
Like, no, what he does. Like,
What does he do?
Oh, I'm about to blow that stuff.
He's just moaning, bro.
Yeah,
I don't.
see how that's gay.
But like,
Yeah.
is he
I think
the
puts
one
stuff
that?
in his butt?
Oh,
Pretty too.
all right. That's
Oh,
zesty.
That's a little.
Is that him too? Okay, he might have a little bit of zest in him.
I don't know though. He does have a
He
wife
might
and
have
child.
some. He sprinkled some zest in there.
Sprinkled.
And
Just a little bit.
I want to talk to this dudede's wife and child. Like,
I wonder what
are they
they
okay
think about
with
it.
this?
Dude, his son must
His
be
son-
absolutely.
Yeah.
traumatized.
If he
Ain't
ever
your
gets it-
dad the one that come on camera?
Yeah.
He's gonna step out real quick.
Okay. Mr. Lake's stepping out. It's a little weird. It's a little out of like the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? But would it be gay? Would it be gay?
What are you saying?
What? What he's doing, is that gay?
Yes.
Like you think that's gay?
Yes, what Dreamy Bull does, he's sticking all kinds of stuff up in his prison wallet, dude. That is
Wait. Let me. What are we talking about?
No,
What are you saying he's doing?
No, he's sticking stuff up his, rear end.
And that's gay?
Hey, you think that's gay?
You don't think that's
Yeah,
And
I think it
then
is.
Steven. Like, bro, you don't just say a man's name like that.
No, I definitely think like
I think what he's doing
it's
is gay.
zesty.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's a little bit zesty.
A little bit.
If he
But
didn't
I
have a
also
wife
think
and
it's
child,
odd.
then he'd be definitely gay.
Yeah, I also think it's odd that he has a wife and child, but he still does the thing. Like, do you think that'd be like if you were, his wife?
If I was his wife.
if you were his wife in this situation, like, what would you think about that? Like, if your husband, or let's say like your wife,
He'd be by
had
himself.
like, if your wife had like an OnlyFans, would you not be okay with
I would
it?
not be
Oh
okay with
god,
that.
hot topic.
That'd
I
be-
would not be okay with that. I ain't gonna lie.
No, Loki. No.
What-
Give me that.
Wait.
I have something to say about that.
Let me just.
I still don't think I'd be okay with that.
What are they selling on OnlyFans? What are they selling?
It could be anything.
I know it could be anything, but what do they choose to sell?
No, it should be what would you be okay with if they sold it?
Oh, you know what I would be okay with if they sold the feet pics, bro. Because I would do that myself. I would do it myself. I'll get on only. Yeah, say that again.
I will shave my feet and paint my toenails if it means getting me some big bucks, bro. I mean, I'll make an anonymous account and everything. No trace of me on that app. It's literally just my feet.
Let's get Kendan up here.
the
Let's get
point-
Kendan up here.
The
Cameraman,
point has to be that they know who it is.
Okay.
Because they won't want to buy it.
So we're saying feet pics are okay.
Yeah, I'm saying feet pics are definitely okay. I'm
Depends
thinking
how much money they make in cup.
Depends on how much money they make.
if they just making like minuscule amount, then I'm like, what are you even doing?
Like, what kind of relationship you want? I feel like.
True.
That's true. If you're in like an open relationship
Then
and they're making mad bucks and you're still with them, I'm down.
But like, if we're talking married,
oh no,
married,
no. Absolutely
Well, you
not.
can be married and still like in an open relationship, kind of. But like,
If you're
That's
in any
weird. Why would you
relationship,
do that?
if I'm in any relationship and she's got an OnlyFans and it's just pictures of her face and all,
Yeah, that's the face is no.
Yeah, faces. Yeah, it's probably pretty bad.
I don't think I would. I wouldn't enjoy
Feet are the only
it.
thing
I would just. I would kindly do it.
Kindly ask him to not do it.
And if go off on this whole thing about like, I do what I want, whatever. Then I'd be like, okay, that's good, but I can't agree with your lifestyle choice, and I feel like there's other ways to make money.
And that's good. Where the divorce papers at?
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
All right.
Well, that was a good podcast.
but I think it's ridiculous. Hold on, I got some words to say about that.
He's not letting him cook.
I want to say it's ridiculous because I'm not trying to make the statement about being like, oh, men's life is so hard, which it kind of is. Let's be real here. It is pretty hard because, women, they get it easy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not misogynistic, but I'll. So what I was saying was that women get easy. I mean, like, you look at the jobs a woman can get versus what a man can get. Like,
we get into these stuff.
strippers, OnlyFans. Like, bro, if I went up to a strip club and I started stripping on stage, I would get no money, none, not a dollar, unless there's like a bunch of twinks roll in.
Oh, kidding.
There, I would get no money. Which I'd appreciate those guys. Thank you to my gay fellers out there.
Pan the camera back over here before we can.
No. Let me finish my statement.
Let him finish his statement.
And if I made an OnlyFans, nobody would subscribe to that. And Dreamy Bull, he's only famous because people memed him. They memed the shit out of him.
So you're
So-
saying only women can do this stuff?
Yes. Which they shouldn't really be able to because that's taking the easy way out. And I think that loses their dignity. Like, that is crazy to me. That's my
this is a hot take.
I'll
This is
definitely
a hot
agree
take.
with the point of, like, if OnlyFans and strippers and stuff like that stuff, like around that genre of stuff, women have it a lot easier. It's a lot easier for them to make money off of it, especially if you have like good looks. Like, all you need is good looks and you can do stuff like that. It's not that serious.
Booby.
But women do have it hard. It's not. I don't know. It depends on. I wouldn't say that. I feel like it's almost equal, just depending on what genre like of life we're talking about
So
here.
you're
Like,
saying men are better than women? Is that what you're saying, Avrey?
I'm saying the opposite of what Kendan said. I'm saying they're about equal.
Okay, but what if
I definitely wouldn't say they're equal.
Mental health, I definitely think
Mental
men
health,
have way
nah.
worse mental health issues.
Men-
And I'll say that I'll
Yeah.
die on that hill. You can kill me on that hill.
I think
if you
that
need to.
every situation is different.
Every situation is definitely like it's based person to person.
Exactly.
It's only who you are. It's person
You
to person.
can't-
mental health wise,
Stereotypes are
men don't get talked about at all. Like at all.
No, they don't.
It's
And-
totally
and
different.
another thing, there's homeless shelters for only women, places like that where only women can go, and men don't have that right. Like, they don't have that right to go to those kind of places.
There are men's mental health TikToks out there, and you look through some of the comments on them, and it's just women telling them, "Oh, that's so sad. They need to kill themselves faster." And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all?
Speaking of that,
If I went on some girl's little page where she was freaking out over a breakup, all that drama shit they do, because that's not real. Like, as soon as they turn that camera off, it's like, okay, back to normal living. If I went on there and said,
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
if I went on there and I said, hey, hurry the process up of jumping out that second story window, people would light me on fire. I'd be crucified in the streets.
true. That is so true.
But you look at these men's mental health TikToks, and women say that all the time, and there's no problem with it. It's crazy to me.
you
That
know
is-
what's
I agree with
crazy?
him totally.
You know what's crazy? How the women did all that kill all men thing, and then they did all that kill all men
that was
thing,
crazy.
and then I think it was a 14-year-old boy like saw so much stuff about that and thought like, dang, I'm worthless, and he actually killed himself. And they were acting like it was a joke, like the kill all men thing was a joke. After all they did and how
That
serious
is
some people were
crazy.
about it. Y'all know about that?
No, this
Never
is the
heard-
first time I've heard about
That
this.
this was like, I think it was a year or two ago. I can't
That
remember.
is wild.
And I was like, dang, that's actually terrible. Like,
that's sad.
and then they,
Put out the frame.
and then they want to act like it was a joke about it, and they've been saying that ever since then. Like if anybody mentions it, and it just complete like, have you heard anything about Kill All Men after they happened?
No.
Oh, the Kill All Men riots and all that stuff. No, it's gone. After that, and there was other cases, and they just stopped doing it, but
Yeah.
they just like, that's a joke. Like I can't, we're not gonna take responsibility for our actions. And, saying actually, let's tell someone to kill themselves. I'm not gonna take responsibility for that. That's what they did, and it's not all women did that, obviously, but the ones that did, it's kind of scumbag. Like you kind of scumbag.
That's messed up.
I have
for
one.
sure.
I have one more. This is the last.
Last
thing.
thing
This
in
is
the
the
podcast.
last thing in the
Last thing.
podcast. Free Coach Rock.
Word up.
All right, free Coach Rock. How are you feeling about Coach Rock?
I don't agree with that point, but
You wanna talk about this, Kendan?
he's very personal.
I never really talked to Coach Rock. I would see him standing in the lunchroom all the time. But, hearing upon his situation, that's so freaky, man. I'm not sure I'm with it. That's kind of crazy. I think he needs to be back behind the old steel bars, I think.
I want to mention that I was joking. I do not want to free Coach Rock. he's a pedophile.
100% serious.
I do not
He's not a
want.
pedophile.
I do not want to free Coach Rock.
Yeah, that's very true.
Hey, you starting a militia to
Yeah, I
freaking
think
Rock.
that was a good little. I think that was a good little
That was
search. What do you think?
that was pretty good. Happy to have you guys on here.
Let's introduce our cameraman. This is Kendan Greene over here. This is our cameraman. Most of the podcast here. Yeah, and that's
Yes,
it.
sir. This has been DordCast. Tune in next time for who knows what. It's every time something different.
That's for you, Tony.
That's for you.
Let's be.